You can see lots of research that are justifying everything you say, that a person's that the graph of happiness goes up and then it goes back down. And up to a certain amount of money, people are happy, but after a certain line, people aren't necessarily happy. And if a person goes into a new apartment, for a year he's happy and then it goes down. It's all verified and research were built in this manner. So what, there's no happiness in the world? There is. So where is it? Hevel Havalim, through bestowal to others. If we bestow to one another, if we build a life where we will all be connected well, that will build a society where we'll fill one another with happiness, not with material things. I want to receive the feeling of happiness by buying an object. Oh, I bought it, and I'm enjoying it. How much can I look at it? The pleasure always has to be renewed. You say yourself, from the car, you get a month's pleasure. An apartment, a year's pleasure. Yes. How can I build my life in a manner that my desire to be happy will always be renewed, and its filling will always be renewed? That every day I'll get up like a little kid with big eyes. I remember myself. I had a house with a yard. We had a tennis table. We had a dog, nice trees and everything. I used to get up in the morning. From the evening, I would already plan how to jump out of bed with my underwear, without anything, because it's summer, it's nice out, straight into my shoes and run out into the yard. There's friends and everything out there. That's how I want to get up in the morning. Is it possible? Today, unfortunately, no. Where is that happiness that we had in those days? Because from the side of nature, it would be renewed in kids to give them development. My desire was always being renewed. And I always found filling. I always found happiness. Today there's tennis. Tomorrow we're going to a lake to swim. The next day we go to the forest. I'm telling really from my childhood. It was a really great impression. It was a little village and we had everything ahead of us. One thing that was missing was that if we had to go to some place, then we had to go to the bus station that was far away from us. So I used to think when I was little, when I'm a big boy, then I'll organize it that the bus station will be next to our house. Not a plane, not a car, anything. That's what I thought. What do I want to say? That altogether, the desire was always being renewed. And in this way, I was always happy. A person's life and humanity, it's different perspectives, but it's the same. The way we live, I had enough of life. And then a person dies. The lack of renewal. And throughout the years, we're already dragging things on, and we have no more pleasure, and then a person dies from lack of pleasure. Well, I don't have anything else to do here. I have nothing else to buy here in this world. And usually that's how the light of life goes out. So how can we remain our entire lives like kids? This is what I need to acquire. And this, if I truly am a good salesman, then this is what I want to sell. To give a feeling to a person that each day he gets up with a new desire and with new filling. That is truly good. I want to quote, there's a very strong sentence. It's one of the sentences that comes what was, and there's nothing new under the sun. Meaning he's revealing, making a revelation, a very sad revelation, that there's some cycle. It was all in the other generations. And nothing really, there's no profit under the sun. What does that mean, there's no profit under the sun? If you just want to enjoy the world, you'll always reach emptiness. So where can the renewal come from? Only from humans, in the connection between them. The connection between them, and there's something wonderful in it, that we're influenced by our environment. The environment can provide me all the time with deficiencies, and the environment can always provide me with filling, and only on the condition that we're influenced from one another, that we help one another. And then it turns out that in the relations between us, we can always be like kids. We can always be in the renewal of the desire, renewal of filling, and renewal of happiness. That's it. This is all that is left, because everything else in the world, to receive pleasure through some things that we buy, acquire, there's no happiness in that. That's over. Also in the general manner and also in the private manner. In the private manner, everyone can still try. In the general manner, the whole world is already in some type of decision, general decision, that happiness is gone. And we say that everything is going down. When you were talking, and also what Oren said before, tried to say before, all of a sudden I said to myself, hang on, do I really need to reach a place where I'm not enjoying anything in order to understand that I need renewal, or I can enjoy both worlds? I can also continue at the moment wanting to continue acquiring things such as assets, and along that I can also acquire some renewal in my relations. One doesn't interrupt with the other. One doesn't interfere. But I don't think that a person can be in both worlds. It's not called a complete desire, not this and not that.